Well, hi gang, I'm the VC. Sorry it's taken me so long to make a video. I know a lot of you have been asking me to make them. So, I decided today that would be the day. I had an idea that it would be the day anyway, but so many of you had told me that I needed to make one to kind of show my collection a little bit, and it's not really a collection, it's just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. Some of it's not in good shape, some of it is in decent shape, just kind of depends. I've never really been a collector, more or less. I've kind of just bought them to listen to them, and then I put them away. I never really thought of myself as a collector, and I guess with this little collection, you could say that I am. But more of a pack rat, really a hoarder, I guess, record hoarder. So I thought I would make some videos of my collection as it is. So I think what we'll do, I've got a ton of rock records, so I think I will bust those up into 2 or 3 parts. But this country section, I think I can buzz through pretty quick. I don't have a whole lot. I wish I had more, and I will get more because I'm really into country more than anything. So it's kind of odd that I don't have more. But I'll just run through them real quick, and I'll show you what I've got. First off, I've got, like I said, some of these are in bad shape. Some of them are in decent shape. This one, the cover is in terrible, dreadful shape. But it's the best of Merle Haggard. I don't know if you can see it or not. I have to move my camera so you can kind of see. Anyway, the best of Merle Haggard. Sorry, it seems to be backwards. So, but the best of Merle Haggard. I love Merle Haggard. Love him. He's awesome. But like I said, the album is not in its sleeve, and it doesn't have, the cover is all gone to crap. But it's kind of a little double gatefold, or a little gatefold thing here. It's got a picture of him on the inside, right there, as opposed to this one on the front cover. Try to get this better. Okay, picture on the front cover, and a picture on the back cover. So, it's Capitol Records, stereo pressing, and it's, like I said, it's the best of Merle Haggard. It's a good album. Good album. I like it. I like Haggard. So, next we move on. We go, and these are in no particular order, by the way, so I'm just kind of randomly pulling them, and when I get to the end, that's the end. Ricky Skaggs. This is, I think it's Waiting for the Sun to Shine. It's one of his really early records. It might be one of his first. It's probably like maybe a second or third record that he made. It's a good one. It's got a lot of good classic stuff on it. The jacket, like I said, it's in decent shape. The jacket's in good shape. Not great. It's got a writing on the back of the jacket. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got, I don't know who wrote it, and it's got 1994 on the front jacket. Right there. So, I don't know who wrote all that, but it says I paid $2 for it, which is probably too much. I don't know. Anyway, it got a nice inner jacket. I taped it up so it wouldn't fall apart, which probably decreases the value. The record is in actually pretty good shape. There's a couple of little scratches. I don't know how it affects the playing of it. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but it's on Epic label. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's on the Epic label, and I love Ricky Skaggs. I think he's got a nice blend of bluegrass and country. He's more or less bluegrass now, but I kind of dig his earlier stuff when he was kind of into the more modern country of the time and playing the more the electric guitar versus the mandolin or the acoustic guitar now, even though he's just a fire picker of a guitar player. So, next one is sure to be a classic, if not already. Glen Campbell, By the Time I Get to Phoenix. It's in an outer jacket, a nice dust jacket thing, and so I've got the cover in decent shape. The inside does not have an inner jacket, of course. I don't know why I've neglected that all these years. Got some scratches on it. It's on Capitol. It's a good album. I like it a lot. But I think it's probably one of his best known albums. The cover is probably, country fans, Glen Campbell fans look at that cover and they just know what that is. So, it's By the Time I Get to Phoenix by Glen Campbell. Then I've got this one. I guess I must have got all these in like a box or something, at like a yard sale or something. I just bought the box. I don't know. It's been so long. I haven't collected in probably 15 years or something like that. So it's been a long time. But Tennessee Ernie Ford, Just Love Me, or Jesus Loved Me. Excuse me, I'm looking at it upside down. Jesus Loves Me. It's a, I guess, religious album. It's Tennessee Ernie Ford. 16 tons, all that good stuff. But this, of course, another one that doesn't have the inner jacket. A little dusty, but it doesn't look like there's any major scratches on it. It's on, what is it on? Pickwick record label. I'm not familiar with that. Some of you collectors will be, and you can kind of give me a history as to Pickwick. But back cover, got a little picture of Tennessee kind of hanging. Tennessee Ernie Ford kind of hanging out. Front cover, just a stately, solemn picture of him. I'm sure it's a great album. A lot of his songs are really, really good. This one, I don't know where I got some of these, so this is kind of a hodgepodge of collection of songs. It's got Charlie Pride and Dolly Parton, Don Gibson, Chet Atkins, Sonny James, Jerry Reed, Connie Smith, Porter Wagoner, Floyd Kramer, and Charlie Pride again. It is called Country and Western. Just very plain and simple. Country and Western. This one does have an inner jacket. Probably at one point was a white inner jacket. I don't know. But it's kind of an old, looks like it might be an old record. It's actually in decent shape. I'm actually surprised about that. May have to give this one a spin to see how good it is. It's real flimsy though, so it'd probably wear out pretty quick. Probably wear out. So, it's on Dynaflex Records. Again, record collectors, help me out here. What is Dynaflex? But at least this one has the inner jacket. I don't know. But the cover's in decent shape too. It's not terrible. It's got a front cover. There's the front cover there. Front cover. Here's the back cover. Just kind of got a deserty theme to it. So, good record. I'd say it's probably really good. Next one, Chet Atkins. This is Chet Atkins. Specialty priced 2-record set. Now, I don't know if this is an original pressing because it's got that on it. It's got shrink wrap on it. It's got this sticker right here that says, like I said, it's specialty priced 2-record set. Like I said, it might be an original. I don't know. I might have to go to the VC for help on that one too. But it's this is Chet Atkins. Love Chet Atkins guitar playing. He's awesome. But it's 2 records. It's and they're complete. Sometimes I'll have an album that might be missing a record. So, but the album itself, the record is in decent shape. It's kind of scratched up, but it's not bad. I mean, it's probably might be some of it might be scuff marks, might be dust that looks like scratches. I don't know. So I'll have to clean it and check it out. But I would say that it's a pretty good record. I don't know a Chet Atkins record that isn't good, honestly. So I would say I need to check that out. Continuing on, we've got Merle Haggard and George Jones, A Taste of Yesterday's Wine, with George Jones passing away this week. And Merle Haggard looking like death. 2 great classic artists. This is an awesome record. I remember buying this thing, and it was just like, I gotta get it, because they're 2 of my favorites, first of all. They're 2 of my favorite singers, and it's just a a really cool record. It's got Yesterday's Wine, of course, on it. That's a great classic country song. One of my favorites, actually. But the cover is like this. Oh, I guess I can do it like that. Cover's like this. It's got a nice picture of them on the front. Then they're kind of goofing around on the back. Kind of got a picture of them goofing off, acting silly. But the cover looks to be maybe this might be an original cover, inner cover. The record is in really good shape. I'm wondering if I actually ever played this thing or if I just brought it home and put it in a box to collect it when I was collecting. Because it's a little dusty, but there's truly no scratches on that front side, the A side. So the B side doesn't have any scratches either. So it makes you wonder if I even played it. I've heard it, on the internet, places like that, but it makes you wonder if I've actually ever played it. So I need to clean it up and give it a listen for sure. Some good old classic country on that. The cover is actually in pretty decent shape. It's got a little wear down here on the edges, but other than that, it's really good. I need to slip a jacket on top of that, and that way maybe I won't have to buy another copy of that one of these days. Next one, Restless Heart. What is it? Big Dreams, a Small Town. Big Dreams in a Small Town. One of their classic albums. They've always been one of my favorite bands. It's got a little cut right there. That's just factory. I read that it said that when they cut them, it means that they didn't sell the first time around, so they cut them and they put them at a reduced price in like a discount bin or something like that. So I must have got a heck of a deal on it. It doesn't have the price on it, what I paid for it, but Big Dreams in a Small Town is probably one of their better albums, in my opinion. I like it. It's Big Dreams in a Small Town is a great song. A Tender Lie, great love ballad. That's all the songs that are sticking out to me right now. The Bluest Eyes in Texas, excuse me. That is a classic country song. Mid-'80s, but classic nonetheless. Then we've got Wanda Jackson. I've gotta sing. Wanda Jackson's kind of always been that rebel in that rebel crowd that I always kind of put her in like with the Highwaymen kind of guys, the Willie Nelsons, the Chris Christopherson, the Waylon Jennings, guys like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but Wanda Jackson, I've always kind of liked her voice. It's got a real edge to it, real soulful, real rock country edge to it, in my opinion. But it's on Capitol. It's a little worse for wear, the record. I think it's just got some dirt or something on it. It doesn't look like it really is scratched up at all. But it's on Capitol. Purple. The Capitol print is the label is a purple and blue. It's like a dark, kind of a black color to the Capitol. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll turn it up so you see it. You can kind of give me a history on that Capitol logo as to if it was an original or something, as opposed to a reissue. But it's got an inner jacket with it, which is good. So I may have to give that a spin, clean it up, and check it out, and see what it sounds like. I've never listened to it personally, but I like Wanda Jackson. It's got a cool info sheet on the back, got all the songs, and it's kind of got little stories to it, I guess. But RIAA, I guess that's a good thing. EMI, I don't know. But anyway, it's in shrink, so it might actually be in good shape.